welcome back to another one of my videos. I'm glad you're watching. Today we're going to talk about figure candles. Um, Everybody likes to use, pretty much from what I've seen a lot of household taper candles, pillar candles. I personally use 7-day candles, but every now and then a spellcraft will ask for figure candles. The only downfall, in my opinion, that I found with figure candles is that they're kind of limited to what they're molded to. They're pretty much, they have already, the mold kind of gives you the intent of what it should be used for. The first ones I'll be talking about are called altar candles, but they can also be called cross candles. These are pretty much used for people that still have that connection with the cross being holy. So if you still have that connection with that, if you still feel that way, then you use these. Because the reason why I like these a lot is mainly because they just keep the flow going. They don't attract anything, they don't push anything, they just keep the flow going. For instance, this is a green cross candle. This candle pretty much is used to keep the business going. So let's say you're in a business or you're making money and you want this money to keep flowing, to still, keep a consistency. This is the candle you want to burn for it. This candle is a blue cross candle. This candle is mainly used to keep a peaceful home. So if you already have a peaceful home, burn it. It will keep your peaceful home going. This is a brown cross candle. This is pretty much to keep bad gossip away, but to keep your reputation good and solid. So if you work with a lot of people, or you've already had gossip spread out, spread about you, but you have a good reputation, burn this. This will keep your relationship strong. It'll keep it stable. They also do have a red one, which I don't have, but that pretty much same thing, keeps love going. It keeps it strong. Okay. This is a black one, but what I've been taught is you have to burn a white one first to completely cleanse you, and then you burn a black one to keep it sealed, to keep you protected. To dress these is not that hard. It's 3 drops of oil on each arm. So once you do that, you light them, you leave them. There you go. They do their job. The next one we're going to be talking about are the 7 knob candles. They come in green, red, black, and white. This is the red one. And this one I like mainly because all it really does is it makes the relationship stronger. You feel the relationship has been a little bit dull, or you feel he or she doesn't like you like they used to or anything. This will actually kind of magnify it and will kind of boost it up a little bit. I like this candle because it asks a lot of you. It's a 7-day candle, so 7 days. You have to put 7 days into this ritual of burning this candle. You will get a picture of yourself. You will get a picture of your loved one, the one that you want, or the one that you already have. And you're going to put it a distance away from the 7 knob candle. Of course, you're going to dress this with attraction oil or any kind of love oil. Of course, going from the middle to the top, all the way around, from the middle to the bottom, all the way around. And when you burn this, you're going to burn this once a day for 1 knob. So you're pretty much at 7 days, and every day goes by, every time you burn a knob, you're moving the picture closer and closer until finally, when you're at the base, you put both pictures face to face underneath the base of the candle and let that pretty much burn and seal the pictures together. You can bury it, or you can put it in a sacred place where no one will touch it. And that just pretty much just keeps the passion going. So that's also pretty good. The next one I'm going to be talking about is, let's see here, we have the figure candles. The main thing with the figure candles is they're pretty much used, they're pretty much the most, you can really use them for pretty much anything, especially when it comes to, a person. Personally, I use them to cleanse people that I can't actually cleanse myself. Pretty much what you're going to do is you're going to write the name of the person you want to cleanse. You're going to put it on a plate, and around the figure candle you're going to put poppy seeds and bay leaves, and you're going to burn it, and the flame will actually burn right down the middle, signifying that you're cleansing the person with fire. If they're a fire sign, that's even better. Another way you can use these is, of course, the red ones, which signifies love. Is again almost the same thing, almost the same effect as the 7 red knob candle. You write your name and the other person, and pretty much y'all melt together. It's just another one to keep your relationship strong. I do not recommend this, like, for someone that you have a crush on or something. Don't really use that for this, because it just binds them, and it probably will backfire. The next ones are my skull candles, which a lot of people get a little weirded out by them, but they're not really bad. Pretty much these candles, the way they work is, this is of course a black skull candle, and what you can do is you can write your name on the back, of course dress it with the according oil, protection oil, reversible oil, and it'll just pretty much protect you. If you want to protect somebody with this, you can get a piece of parchment paper, write the name of the person in dragon's blood oil, and it works really, really well. It'll protect that person for you. This is a purification one. You can write your name or the other person's name on here, and it just purifies them, it cleanses them. Now this one here is a little iffy. What this one is made for is you write the name of the person on the back of the skull that you want to think about you. Now I recommend this candle only for people who are starting off in a relationship. Maybe even a long distance relationship would also be okay. Maybe the person hasn't called you back, or you're kind of anxious. Maybe the first, second date went by and they haven't called. You might want to burn this one just so they can call you back. Okay. I do not recommend this one on long-term relationships. If you've been with someone for more than a year, 2, 3, 4, 5 years, do not use this. An example I can tell you is a customer came to me. She didn't really give me much details on the relationship, but she wanted me to burn one for her husband to think about her. What she didn't fail to tell me was that they had gotten in a fight earlier that morning. So when I burned it for her, by the time he got home, he was still thinking about her, still thinking about the problem, the argument, and it just got worse. So this one can backfire on you. I am warning you, okay? Only use this for beginning relationships. Now, the next one we're going to be talking about is the Coiled snake candle. Now, this candle is specially made to break up a relationship. Now, you may think already, okay, this is a bad candle, it's black magic. Actually, this is a candle mainly used for if you know someone is in a very bad relationship, a very abusive relationship, and you want to separate them, or you want to get this bad person away from them. This is what this candle is used for. Now, don't get me wrong, other people have used this candle just to break up a relationship because they didn't like it, or affair purposes. But the thing is, though, is that it will come back to you. There is the threefold, but also what I have been taught is if you are messing up any kind of path for anybody, any kind of path they're going down, whether it being a relationship, anything like that, it will come back to you, especially if it's a perfect stranger. It will come back to you tenfold. So yeah, it's kind of a little scary, but this can be a good candle, but it also can be taken in a bad way. They do also have a black one, which is a little bit stronger. Same intent, since it's black, it's just stronger. It can also be used, a black one can actually be used as protection as well. These are just the ones I have. There are many, many more. There are also some that are of male genitalia and female genitalia. Of course, I'm not going to show those, but those are pretty much used the same thing, just to induce love or to induce lust in that certain area. So yeah, if you have any questions, or if you know of any other figure candles or any kind of spells that go along with it, spellcrafts that go along with it, let me know. Leave me a comment. Okay, thank you, and blessed be.